wanting a BC to pick up, is that correct?
Hey.
You know, the faster we move, the more money you make. The faster you go, the happier I am, and the more money you make. Also pick up at 1 Yonge Street or direct.
Yeah.
You know, an order taker's just gotten chewed out. This is a half an hour late. Well, why is this call late? There's many reasons why calls can be late, but a lot of times it's like, well, it's late because I didn't want to send the guy there with the one call a lot of times because I'm trying to help the couriers make money. I can keep the courier happy by waiting, making a couple of calls of his late, or I can make sure everything's off on time even if it means burning them in the process. It's out of sight, out of mind. The whole idea behind dispatching a lot of times is get it out of the client's face. If it's not sitting on the receptionist's desk, they're not worrying about it anymore. They assume it's en route to be delivered, whether it's in the courier's bag or where it is, whether it's being passed off or whether it's really not going to get there. If it's out of the client's face, it's done.
Well, I've had a really good day today. The weather's been nice. I've had one of those days where it's just been crazy right from the point I've left the house. That's the way I like it. I've been up and down to Eglinton twice, but haven't had much sleep the last few nights, so I have myself an afternoon coffee, just to give myself a little boost to make it through the rest of the day. Have an energy bar. With my coffee. And I've got some cashews. Salted cashews. Because I've been sweating a lot today, so.
No, he's got some now.
Cashews have good energy, good fats in them.
Drink lots of coffee on the road?
No. No. In fact, I rarely ever have an afternoon coffee when I'm on the road, but
10-4, thanks.
I'm starting to burn out, and I'm going to be going out tonight, so I forgot to show you these as well. The chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Am I like,
they're a real kicker.
that means that's one on the way.
It's what they call free lock when you just lock it in place. It's a calculated risk. Then there's Larry. He's gone through an entire day without locking it once. Forgot his key, right? And so he's like, what am I going to do? So he'll set the lock across the frame.
Corhor does work in the downtown area. I don't consider them real couriers. They don't do any of the long distance calls that should be done.
NBA going to 2 Vleur.
6-5.
6-5.
Oh, is Brown headed to John?
Right away. If they say anything, say I'll have it off in 10 minutes.
10-9.
Yeah, let's get into John. Let's get into John right away. If they ask about the time, say you're going to be in there in 10 minutes. Say that it'll be delivered in 10 minutes.
Roger.
10-9 is, I don't know what you're saying. It can be that. I mean, if you don't understand, or it can buy you time. They're asking you, is the package off? You go 10-9. And then you disappear, walk into a building, and call 5 minutes later. You were calling me, and then you give the signature.
John, 560, John. 60, John. 89, Tambray. 19, Jack.
Wasn't he, like, right around here?
Well, yeah, he was at the Rud. I don't know how these people can just disappear like this.
Okay, now bicycle safety meeting, that's what you say on the air to attract someone else's attention because it's important. I mean, bicycle safety. Basically what it means is you go find some other courier and light up.
All right, you made it.
Oh!
All the old guys, they make the most money and they've been around the longest and they know, like, you don't, it's like rookies is the term a lot of people refer to as, you know, new couriers. And they're always trying to impress, and they're like, look at me, I blew a light, look at me, I, you know, rode down a one-way street the wrong way, look at me, I just got hit by a car, you know, you're just like, okay. But it's like, and we've all kind of been through that to some degree, maybe not quite as extreme as that.
Breaking rules?
Yeah, well, right now, as it is, if a cop stopped me, I'd get at least $250 ticket. Like, major.
No license, no bell, no light.
No light. My pedals are not technically pedals that you're allowed to ride. You're not supposed to ride road pedals or race pedals on the street. I have no back brake, which is completely illegal. Stupid things like that. That's Ontario law, though. Why I like it? You don't have to really listen to anybody else. You're completely on your own all day. You just take a call, you go do it. That's it. You get money for it. That's why I like it. It's fast money.
Slowly over the ground, the roads go by. The field seems to get smaller and the sun gets brighter. Time to take break. Sometime, well, time to take a break.
When I first started, I was 17. I just moved to Montreal from Ottawa. The only job that I could think of that didn't require a resume would be couriering. So I looked through the yellow pages, picked a company, and got a job. That was it. Showed up with a bike and some running shoes and a nasty pair of shorts and started work.
Kick off your shoes, lay down in the grass. Cover your eyes from the bright sun. Everybody needs to take a break sometime. Everybody needs to take a break sometime. To take a break sometime.
I have so many people coming up to me. This bike has started so many conversations. I mean, every week at least 4 or 5 people come up to me and ask me about this bike. And everything from old English guys or old, you know, French guys. These French guys came up to me the other day, they're just looking at me, they're like, "Fixed." And then they're going on in French, I didn't understand what they're saying, but they're just smiling at me and my bike.
It's your basic track bike. It's just a fixed wheel with cranks, a seat, and 2 wheels, and a handlebar. That's about it. Fixed wheel, it's the cog, there's no spin. Your chain is connected to the wheel, and that's how you change your velocity and your torque and how you stop. These are just really beefy mountain bike pedals that I've stuck on here. They withstand the most in terms of snow and ice and stuff like that. You snap in, so it's completely locked.